Alright, everybody. Welcome back. The incident at Galley House. Last time we did just watch our buddy John commit suicide, which is something for sure. So let's see. What would be the best way to go from here? We discovered a bunch of rooms last time, and vaguely remember we discovered somebody played the piano. Victoria's the piano player. And I remember earlier on, we heard piano. Let's see. Thunderclap. Knock at the door. Something, something. Eve leaves the room. Timestamp 2, maybe. No. Like the piano is playing and stops. I guess we should actually follow the hints here, huh? Is you information this scene. Okay. Let's see. Someone grunts. A body's dragged across the floor. Thornton leaves. Spent most of my time in the kitchen. Front door open and close. Open again. Open and close again. For you. Else, yes. After the front door closed the second time, it gets around the kitchen. We got that. Checo arrived. Got that. Three of us knew about the body. Nice pocket. Just from Galley visited the chapel often. The chapel. Could that be a location? Chapel. Aha! The chapel. So, I wonder if we could add a person. Could we calibrate a person? Slot is currently unassigned, so this would be 12, I guess. Person 12 would be Rupert Galley. Hypothetically. Not quite sure how this works. I guess let's see. The chapel. Let me see if he was in the chapel. Chapel. Would have been pretty early on, huh? So let's try like 1, 2, 3. No. Nope. 3. And we know he's found dead around 4 or 5, so. Nope. 5. Nope. Okay. This never goes in the chapel, but somebody must eventually. I'm not sure how this little mechanic works with the self-calibration, but we'll go back to that. Okay. Go back to our timeline. So let's go for the dinner scene. Come in, take a seat. Issue with the dumbwaiter. So Eve is asleep in Eddie's room. We know that for sure. Talking about. Okay, that's fine. The wine, of course. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Someone is dead in the study. We know that. God, I think I saw him earlier, Annie says. Okay. Can't be Oswald. I saw him a moment ago. So Tony saw Oswald somewhere. Okay, what does that tell us? Wasn't Oswald. Whoever this man was, didn't recognize him. Why didn't you say someone in the house was found dead? It was John. How did he get in? The hell's Rupert Galley? crash. Tony says, I need to go and get something. So Tony is somewhere. Really ought to find Oswald. So let's try this. Time 8. I feel that Martha probably goes to Oswald's room. Let's try that first off. Time 8. Oswald's room. Mama Martha and hypothetically Oswald. Let's see. No. Oswald's not in there. What about just Martha, maybe? Nope. Okay. Okay. So... missing. I really ought to go and find Oswald. Dinner is turning cold, but everyone enjoy the rest of your meals. Okay. What about this one? What goes on here? Bloody hell, what a mess. I should warn you, I'm not great with these sorts of things. Help me get it outside. Insane to say, call the body it, I guess, of your own employee, but sure. Know who he was. He had to keep the pantry, so I'm going to cook dinner. Rupert Galley. I was here. I don't know who he is. How'd you recognize him? I just knew him. I'm very confused. Does Eddie know who Rupert Galley is, or does he not know? That's the real question. Thunder gave him a fright. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Other one, Oswald. I don't know much about him. I imagine he's waited for us all to leave before he eats. Then they both leave. So maybe let's try time 9. John goes to Oswald's room. Let's see. Time 9. John goes to Oswald's room. Hypothetically, Martha and Oswald would be there too if Martha goes searching for him. Nope. Okay, maybe Oswald isn't in there? No, okay. Worth a try. Let's go back. What about these guys? I've heard of the name before. Saw someone steal something from my bedroom. Who it was? Pocket knife. Check the dead man himself. Annie, would you like to have a word with me in Vic's room? Okay, so let's check that out first off. Time 9, Vic's room, Damien and Annie. Excuse me. Time 9, Vic's room. Time 9, Vic's room. Damien and Annie. Let's see. Alright, what do they discuss?
Annie, this doesn't need to be a long discussion. Just tell me where you put the pocket watch.
I don't know what you're talking about. Is that all you wanted to ask me?
I'm not blaming you for anything. Just tell me where it is.
What would you blame me for? I haven't even done anything.
I'm not stupid, Annie. Please don't make a fuss out of this.
Oh, you're not stupid? Then explain to me why you've got it into your head that I'm the one stealing things. I haven't even been near Helen's room.
I never said you stole it, but Helen said that you know who did. I also saw you and Tony talking secretively over dinner, and Tony said that he was going to get something. There's no point lying to me, Annie.
I swear I didn't have anything to do with it.
I understand. Just give me something to go on.
You already know everything by the sounds of it. Tony's probably hidden it somewhere.
Okay. So Tony took the pocket watch from Helen's room at some point, and now Eve has it in Eddie's room. Guess why is the question, but let's see.
That's all I needed to hear. Look, I'm sorry that I'm sleeping with your sister Annie. That doesn't mean we have to be enemies.
You two are lucky Martha didn't make you sleep in the attic.
I'm sure it's not that bad. Have you had a chance to meet the others yet?
I've spoken to Tony, and that almost landed me in trouble. And I came down to the living room just before dinner, but only Helen was there.
No.
I thought this place was going to be more lively, to be honest.
Annie and Helen living room
I'll
before
admit,
dinner.
I can't say drinking sherry with two older women was how I expected my evening to go. But enough's been happening to keep me interested, at least.
Dead bodies aren't my idea of fun. That was dramatic.
You don't know anything about this Rupert Galley, do you? Not that I'd expect you to.
No, although I did see this one strange man walking about. He used to live here a long time ago, I think. I'll go and ask him.
Try and break the news to him gently. If this is one of his relatives, then it could be quite upsetting.
Thanks for the advice, sweetheart. You're always looking out for me. Kiss, kiss.
So I'm guessing she's also going to look for Oswald. So let's go back. Again, I'm jumping all over the place, but I think it's better to do it while we have it in mind before we lose track. So she was in the living room with Helen, right? Ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Came down to the living room just before dinner, but only Helen was there. When was dinner? Was 7, so let's do 6. 6 will be Annie and Helen in the living room. Let's see. It's kind of funny when we don't assign them and they're just like a mystery blob in the
Hello?
room.
Are you Tony's mum?
That's right, darling. Do come and join me. There's a bottle of sherry over there from earlier.
I don't drink. I just came to say, I think I know where your stolen pocket watch is.
Oh dear. Stolen? I shouldn't have brought it with me in the first place. I knew it would be trouble.
What do you mean?
I haven't had it for long. I'm not sure why I bought it, really. And now with strange men walking around the house. You know, I spoke to one funny gentleman in here just a moment ago that wanted to go and visit the chapel in the dead of night. I'd rather not attract the attention of men like that.
Tony said, he said there was a name on the box.
Oh? I don't seem to recall.
Oh, never mind.
My dear, you said you knew of the whereabouts of my watch.
Did I? I just meant I'd seen someone come out of your room holding it. I didn't see who it was.
Well, thank you for coming to tell me. Not even my own daughter seems to want to inform me of what's going on today. Really.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear.
Shall we move through to the dining room? I think dinner should be ready soon.
So, what the heck is going on? So, Annie says... Tony said there was a name on the box. So, Annie and Tony clearly had some sort of conversation about the pocket watch box, I guess? And then Helen is saying... Spoke to one funny gentleman here a moment ago, wanted to visit the chapel in the dead of night. So let's try 5. 5. Helen and... Must be Oswald, right? Aha!
Excuse me? I don't think we've met.
No, I don't think we have.
Helen Dower. Pleasure to meet you. I'm sorry, is there something out there?
It's too dark to see it properly, but the chapel sits somewhere out there on the hill. I would have liked to have visited it, but perhaps I'll get the chance tomorrow.
I think you'd have to be quite mad to go out there in this weather.
Forgive me, I am very distracted this evening. My name is Oswald Brian Arthur Galley. I used to live here a long time ago. It's a...
Not sure that'll matter, but we need the full in Arthur. There we go.
pleasure to meet you too.
Oh, I see. I think Eve mentioned you. Could you remind me how you are related to the family?
I am the last of my family, I'm afraid. I have no relation to our hosts other than through the house itself.
Married
I'm
in,
sorry
perhaps?
to hear that. Do you mind if I ask whether you're married?
I've always preferred to live alone. Now that I think of it, it is perhaps a shame that the line of true Galleys won't continue. Do you have any children yourself?
Yes, 2 of them. They're somewhere around the house, although I can never seem to hold on to them as much as I might like.
And is Mr. Dower here?
No. No, he's away. He's doing something else. But he said he would have liked to have been here.
Well, it's been lovely meeting you,
Hey.
Mrs. Dower.
Yes. Thank you.
Okay, very interesting. And then she stays in here. It seems that didn't actually give us another lead. It's just sort of informational. Whole time we don't know where these folks are. Okay. But what else can we glean from this? Because it's saying there's another hint in here. Come and join me. There's a bottle of sherry over there from earlier. So at some point earlier we know that... Because Damien mentioned drinking sherry with 2 old ladies. So at some point earlier, Damien is drinking with Helen and Martha, I assume. Maybe even as early as 1. Then we have Tony, Martha, Helen, Damien, Annie. Maybe. Let's try that. Let's try time 1. Time 1 in the living room. We will say Helen, Damien, Vic, Martha. And I think Tony was also in the living room at time 1. Was he? Let me check. At time 1, we don't know where he is. In time 2, we know he goes up to the attic. Let's try 1 with Tony there. And maybe try without him there. No. Okay, let's try without him there, maybe? Martha, yeah. No. Okay, and let's try 2 really quick. No. Okay, because then we know at time 3, everyone walks in, right? Ed, Vic, and John Hobbs walk in. Oh, so maybe Vic is not there. Sorry, let's go back. Let's try time 2 without Vic there. Maybe just Damien and the 2 old ladies. Aha!
Oh, would you like a drop of sherry, Helen?
Hello, Martha. That would be wonderful, thank you. You know, it's not often I get the opportunity to enjoy myself like this.
You should come round more often. Otherwise, I end up getting through a whole bottle by myself. No. Is that right?
Good evening.
Ah, Helen. This is Damien. He's the lovely man that's courting Victoria.
It's a pleasure to meet you, madam.
Please, Mrs. Dower.
Isn't he handsome? Would you like some sherry, Damien?
No, thank you, Mrs. Galley. Vic and I were just discussing what a lovely house you have.
Okay.
Oh,
We
Damien.
hear the door.
Call me Martha, please. Did you manage to get the phone working?
Yes, it was all fine. Vic just needed to make a quick call. We finished a moment ago.
Where
Aha!
are you from, then?
London.
All right, let me check real quick. So Vic is calling. Uh, Vic needed to make a quick call. Damien was in the room, so I assume we know that the phone is in the dining room, I think, but we'll check in a second.
But Vic and I met while traveling in Egypt, actually.
Oh, so you travel a lot, do you?
Not so much anymore, but I'd like to plan another trip soon. Only if Vic wants to, of course.
Oh, she's lucky to have you, Damien. I always thought she'd do well for herself, you know. Always a clever girl.
That's too kind.
Well, it's nice to meet a young man who's made something of himself, at least. Too many these days lack discipline.
Right.
Ah, here come the others.
And then, obviously, John enters the room with everybody else. So, let's see. If we can tell... Sorry, let's go in here. Can we tell by location which has the phone? Look up here. Billiards room. Dining room has the phone. So, let's look at... time... 1? Yes, time 1 would be Damien and Vic in the dining room. Bada boom! A piano is playing, so Vic is not the one playing piano.
Did you call your mum?
I let her know we were here.
And you told her about Annie?
Of course I did. I can't lie to her. But I made her promise not to call back here. Because I don't want Annie to feel like I've betrayed her.
How much money is it?
I haven't asked. But she wouldn't have come.
Okay. Good information. So Annie, Vic's sister, money troubles. Good to know.
To me, unless she was desperate. Please go easy on her. Won't you, sweetheart?
How long's she going to be staying with us, Vic?
It won't be for long, I promise. I'll talk to her.
You know I love you.
Of course I do, sweetheart. I love you too.
You make it hard for us sometimes. I wanted to just be you and me.
Well, I want that too. I know the people here aren't the nicest, but we'll be gone by tomorrow. And Annie won't be with us long.
Okay.
It will just be the two of us. And then, perhaps, we could think about raising a family together. Is that something you'd want?
This isn't the time or
I was gonna
place to
say,
be
crazy
discussing it, Vic.
Thing to
Right.
drop in the dining
Of
room of
course.
somebody's house.
Sorry.
You talk
But
about raising a family.
the thing is, the problem is she's already pregnant. I think we found from this. Yeah, geez, that's rough. That's rough timing, buddy.
But then you wear that thing here. I know what it is.
Sweetheart, I'm sorry. I promise you it's nothing.
You wear that thing here. What is she wearing? Lavender. Is it the necklace from Eddie, maybe? Because we know they're exes.
I'll catch up with you later, but I'd better go and see who that is. All right?
Don't leave me alone with these people for too long. I love you, Vic.
Real.
Love you too.
Real as hell. It's always weird being stuck in a room with people you have no idea who they are. Forced to make random small talk. Okay. Very interesting. So we know that Annie's in some sort of trouble. A call was made. And that Damien's not too happy about it, basically. Okay. Good to know. So what can we glean from this? Because I'm gonna give the key to Oswald. Galley used to visit the chapel often. I guess we could go time 5. But we don't know. We don't really have a Rupert Galley people Like, I'm not sure we can trigger that, you know what I mean? Properly. The dining room. Everyone in the dining room but Oswald. I wish we could tell where he is. So where is... Wait a minute. Where is Harry Thornton at time 8? Oh, he's dead. So we do know. We set him as dead, perhaps? Is that a thing? If I do 8 kitchen... I'm wondering if we include him, does it trigger he's dead, maybe? 8. It was John and Eddie, and let's try Thornton. No, okay. It did not like that. In fact, I got an achievement for trying an incorrect code twice, so it really didn't like that. Oh, because it's the kitchen. No, that's correct. Okay, so that did not work at all. Let's see, what else are we learning here? Burns himself. This one. But the pocket watch. So can we trace Annie's steps? Because at some point, one's Annie. Is number 2. I know she's in the attic here, and then at some point she catches. It looks like between 4 and 5. At some point she catches Tony in Helen's room, right? Because Helen loses the pocket watch. Let's try. Annie and Tony. Let's see. And Tony in Helen's room. That would have been time what? Time 3 or 4? No, 4 or 5. Let's look. Let's try 4. No. Okay, let's try 5. No. Okay, let's think about this. Actually, I see we're coming up on time. I'm going to end this one a little bit early. And when we come back, let's try and trace down when Andy and Tony spoke earlier. Because she mentions a box and she mentions the pocket watch. So we'll see what we can figure out next time. So thanks for watching. See ya.